Greetings everyone, this is Logical and welcome to FPS Weekly number 32. Yes, this is number 32 for March 27th of 2016. So we're going to get right on into the news stories and cover them in an expeditious manner of speed and efficiency. First up, Firewatch sold 500,000 copies in its first month, and this kind of just like blew right over my head that Firewatch actually came out last month. So I was like, huh, that was a thing. For a AAA game, this would be considered a financial failure and a commercial failure, but for an indie title like what Firewatch is, it's actually pretty good because that's a little bit above average and is considered a commercial success in that regard because it is an indie title. So good on the developers of Firewatch. You made a good game. Good game, guys. Good job. Next up. Everyone that has a copy of Black Ops 3 on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC, I believe, I'm pretty sure the PS3 and 360 are excluded from this, and if you've played it within like the last week or so, you probably already know, but everyone has Nuk3town now, which is pretty cool. Nuk3town, I guess, is what the proper name for it would be. Everyone has just received it in a recent patch, so it's been added into the map rotation, which is pretty cool. And for those of us that pre-ordered it and like you had to go down to the special bonus playlist that was Nuk3town exclusive in order to play on it. I mean, that still exists if you want to play just on Nuk3town, but it has been added into the general rotation. Something that kind of sucks about it is that it was a pre-order bonus, so I mean, kind of defeats the purpose of getting pre-order if everyone has it now. So, but hey, that's just one of the things that happens with companies like Activision, which screws you over and shits on you in any way that it can. Supply drops. Next up, the Battleborn open beta is becoming a thing soon. I do not know. I don't remember exactly when it's supposed to start. It is in the article. As always, the articles are in the description. They're always in the description. You just gotta hit that little arrow on the little description box underneath this video, and then it drops down, and you got some articles for you to read. But yeah, the open beta is apparently going to be a thing, and I really couldn't care less. I got into the closed beta like 3 or 4 months ago, and it was honestly pretty shitty. I did not care for it at all. I don't like MOBAs in general. Let's just get that out there. I really don't care for MOBAs. I don't care for the gameplay mechanics. I don't care for how they work. I don't care for the strategies that are involved. I really don't like MOBAs. But I do like FPS games. So I was like, oh, well, maybe this will be good. You know, it's combining an FPS with a MOBA. It's shitty. At least in my opinion, I hate it. If you're a person that likes League of Legends or Smite or something, you might enjoy it because you enjoy MOBAs, but if you're the kind of person that's just like, oh hey, another FPS game, I might try it out, don't bother. You will waste your fucking time, and it's completely pointless and worthless and shitty, and no one should ever play it. Ever. It is terrible. It sucks. Yeah. I could rant about this for a while, but I would actually like to get on with the rest of the news stories and not waste everyone's time here. So, speaking of betas, Overwatch beta, which I still have not gotten an invite for. Damn you, Blizzard. Starting to really hate you guys. And it apparently has gotten a new mode, which is cool. Good for them, I guess. I don't care. I don't care, because I don't have it. I can't play it, because Blizzard's being a bitch when it comes to releasing their beta keys. So, I don't care. Moving on. The Ark Survival Evolved devs apparently might be in a little bit of legal trouble because of what their lead designer guy might have done. As he was working at his previous place of work, previous development studio, and he was like commissioning the other employees there to do a project outside of what the development studio was doing, and then that project like evolved into Ark Survival Evolved after he split off and made his own development company. So Yeah, it's like really confusing and doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but apparently that is happening with Ark Survival Evolved, that they might be experiencing some legal trouble, which could end up with the game either being cut, like production ceased and sales stopped, and people no longer being able to get it, which obviously wouldn't matter because, you know, piracy is the thing. But yeah, it's really confusing and really weird about what's going on with it. So if you're interested in legal matters like that, then go ahead and check the story out and see if you can glean something useful out of it. And lastly, we got a new Homefront, the Revolution trailer. So yeah, Homefront, the Revolution apparently is still a thing. Hasn't had a more specific release date granted for it. Still just says 2016, which is as non-specific as you can possibly get. The only way it can get more non-specific is if it says TBA, which literally means we have no idea if this is even going to come to market. Just, yeah. But apparently the game's still slotted for 2016 and get a new trailer, so that's cool. And yeah, there's not much else for me to say about that, and I want to get away from my bad habit that I had before of just droning on endlessly about topics, because I felt like that kind of disturbed the flow of FPS Weekly and wasted your guys' time. So, this is Logical, and I will see you guys next week with the stories that are presented then.